The owner of this Victorian tiled hallway floor at a house in the village of Girton was unhappy with its condition and asked if we could call round and quote for having it deep cleaned and resealed. Girton is just north of Cambridge and only about 6 miles from our base, so it wasn't long before I was able to call in and survey the floor. The floor was comprised of a combination of red, black and cream tiles laid in a diamond pattern. The tiles were in good physical condition, and I understand from the owner that it had been last cleaned and sealed about 2 years prior. Unfortunately, the sealer had now faded and had allowed dirt to become trapped in the pores of the tile, giving it a grubby appearance that was difficult to clean effectively. The owner had 2 large dogs, which I suspect contributed to the premature degradation of the sealer. I surveyed the floor, created a quote which was accepted, and then agreed a date to return and renovate the floor. On my return, I started by taping up the skirting boards and other woodwork with protective tape. Once that was done, I gave the tiles a soak in a medium dilution of Tile Doctor Remove and Go, which was allowed to dwell for 10 minutes before being scrubbed in using a black scrubbing pad fitted to our rotary floor buffer. Remove and Go is a coatings remover which cleans the tiles and removes any remaining sealer. The soil generated was extracted off the floor using a wet vacuum and the tiles inspected. The tiles had responded well to the cleaning process, and after spot treating a few areas with a repeat of the previous process, it was ready for the next stage, which was to give the floor an acid wash. I had noticed there was a slight build-up of efflorescence along one of the walls, which isn't unusual on these old floors where no damp-proof membrane has been installed under the floor. It's caused by moisture rising through the tile and depositing white salt staining on the surface as it evaporates. To resolve this, we neutralize the salts by giving the floor a quick rinse in a dilution of grout cleanup. The grout cleanup rinsed off the floor with water and extracted with the wet vacuum, which was employed to get the floor as dry as possible before leaving for the evening. The floor was left to dry off fully overnight, and I returned the next day. Unfortunately, after checking the moisture levels, I found it needed more drying time, so I agreed to come back the next day. The moisture levels were fine on day 3, so I applied multiple coats of Tile Doctor Seal and Go. Seal and Go is a water-based product, so you don't get left with a smell as it dries. As well as protecting the tiles, the sealer also adds a nice subtle sheen that works well on Victorian tiles and has put new life into the tiled hallway. Seal and Go is a breathable sealer, so it will allow moisture to rise up through the tiles. However, had the efflorescence problem had been worse, I would have used a different sealer. On this occasion, however, the problem appeared to be historical rather than recent. My client was very happy with the transformation and left the following feedback. We are delighted with our Victorian tiled hall floor after treatment by Tom from Tile Doctor. A very professional service, good communication throughout, and dedication to ensuring our full satisfaction. Not always obvious when dealing with old tiles with different levels of porosity. Thank you.